Next bull market belongs to Pulsechain. So this is what I said during my stream before you came, is that I believe that the next bull market, I think it is going to be the bull market of Pulsechain. And I think the fact that all these people that are building on it want to put Pulse in their ticker, they want to add a Pulse prefix, is a testament to the merit and to the Pulsechain brand. And I think it's a little bit like LARPy that they would want to piggyback off what Richard Hart built, and they copy the brand and things like that. But I think it is the fact that they're able to raise so much money through sacrifices is a testament to how much people are eager to get in on Pulsechain. And I think that Pulsechain is, out of even the 3 Richard Hart projects and the broader crypto market, I think Pulsechain is gonna take the spotlight in the next bull market. What do you think about that? Not financial advice, obviously.
I think one of the inconsistencies that was pointed out to me, which I love because I want to know if I'm right when I'm wrong, is this idea that, like, what's the argument for Pulsechain being valuable? Are you trying to have high fees? What do you think about that?
That's a big question. What's the argument for Pulsechain being valuable?
Basically the reason why transactions are so expensive on Ethereum, the reason why some people wanted Pulsechain to be created was to save us from the high fees.
Oh, you're saying so many people are going to use it that the fees.
The reason that the fees are so high is because the price of Ethereum went up thousands of X. So which one do you want? Do you want Pulsechain to do really well, or do you want cheap fees?
I want both. I would say personally, I want Pulsechain to do really well. But
okay, then you're not in it for the low fees, and that's okay.
Fair.
But the point of Pulsechain originally was to solve the low fee problem, or the high fee problem.
Okay. I mean, yeah, but it does. It's nothing to do with the fact that there's also a lot less users. Doesn't the users make the fees high as well? Meaning when there's a lot of people using the chain, and people like to get into the block, you have to pay a lot higher of a fee.
This is like this is one of the really fun things about blockchain is, like, it doesn't matter what I say, you can still be right. So like people in Bitcoin, they wanted it to be like, what are all the, like, the narratives that have been over time?
Oh,
it's like, the story always changes. Like, what's the point of Bitcoin? It's like, to prove it works, ? And then, like, what's the point of Bitcoin? It's like peer-to-peer cash. It's like, what's the point? Then it doesn't work for that. And then it's like, what's the point of Bitcoin? And it's like censorship resistance, digital gold, like decorrelated asset, store of value, like blah, blah, blah. People are just making stuff up. Like, don't you think that the creator of Bitcoin would have told you what it was for, and then that was it? No, Bitcoin it's like a technology. It's a leap forward in technology, and technology, when humans use technology and it's useful, they try to make it more useful. And it turns out that things becoming incredibly valuable is very useful to people. But I think also we need to remember that, like, that's not the most useful thing in the world to everybody. Is a few people getting rich. And but at the end of the day, I mean, like, you could also make the argument, like, well, people need to get rich to, like, be able to do the right thing anyway these days, and, like, to get their speech out there and all that. And so I wouldn't be surprised if I was completely wrong, and if Pulsechain, like, does become incredibly valuable. Like, let's talk actual numbers. Like, if Pulsechain did a 100x, would the fees still be cheap? I think so.
Mm-hmm.
So you might be able to get both. How cool would that be?
That would be really cool.
Yeah. Or you could get a fork of Pulsechain if the fees become a little bit high, and then you could get an extra copy of your coins, or like there could be a new period of no expectations, sacrificing for the freedom of horizontal scaling. Something.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I guess we will see. We will see what the. I guess what I'd say quickly about what you said was that the Bitcoin narrative always changed, and that's what I like about Hex so much is that it actually incentivizes the one thing that matters, which is buying and holding. That's what's really awesome. But yeah.
Oh yeah.